All right, enteno memo akwa ababiom safe na wode wafidi na to ha Adom TV. Ene sauti radio so higher Sempa 94.7 FM in Sempa Fie. Well, yenshase from the shake-up about our parliament. Danny the majority at yes I say oro say Mr. Bonsu de adwuma beto say majority leader. Ebi mu kire say eyade ye wo ne tiko. Ebi mu so kire say ono an e kan say den wa resign because ne yete yet say ono an kasa ka say eyade ono an de nsem koto herself say osi famous majority leader. Na ensem ne ni you know end the hot papa. Yenko parliament. Na yenko tie nsem ne say ne ebi mu esika no ora Joseph or say Osu first deputy speaker of parliament on also by ebe address the press. Yentie.
First deputy speaker our Mrashebejum Joseph Osei Owusu ede atudwa se openi ono ana no di eye NPP amanyokonim ewo Mrashebejum eye majority leader Osei chairman Sabonsu kwa awoko no wodi hu ya pa wo kire mu se Mrashebejani a wo so ame eye nipa bia obo ne ho moden pa wa bene soso oyo bia wodi adwuma hye ne nsa ontoto ne ho ase kra enu ntina bra beto odwa se papa yi eje ne adwuma ho na wako baby fufro no ne ho dwiri ni pa.
I am personally disappointed that the Che decided to stand down.
What does the purpose of
He is being a fantastic leader, an extremely hard-working person, and I would have wished that he stayed on to the end.
What do you think got him to do this? Because it came as a surprise to many, I'm sure, including you. So did it come to you as a surprise?
Yes, it did. But as to what got to him, I'm sure we better let him explain.
What will happen moving forward? Today he was in the chamber. Initially he didn't sit on his chair. It means the changes have taken effect.
Well, once he stood down, he is no longer the majority leader. But as to whether any change has happened or not, I don't have any information. I'm not aware that any person has been either nominated or discarded or chosen by the.
The new patriotic party, NPP amanyukwenu mpanimfo agya to say ensachiraye betumi akoso e o Mrashebejum mpanimfo a won ebeda amanyukwu no ano. Putupurunsha mu ekoso ne dey e Walisa hotel. Wansam wa beto odwa Nnawotwi mu se sinsaye no akoso ya na wo hwe no mu kwan se mpanimfo ebegya atum. Kaneba no dani de madam kese no Osei chairman Sabonsu enu achi e na ode ne dwumadi eto ho. Enti na ho akohia se mpanimfo eye sansachiraye no na afi wo mpanimfo foforo a won ebeda wonano. Domfrafo de mamanyuko ne Henry Nanaboachi ena ne nsantwofo kasa ye wabra nhyiamu no eba wiye. Ensem wo de tu dwa bi ni.
Ade ba ko an ye hwa ye kandifo a omwo Mrashebejum na ye de ensachiraye ebam. Enti dwumadi a ye di ye dwumadi ene nketahudi a akoso ye members of parliament, majority caucus, and the leadership of the party. And a day a year proposals. Eba ye say yen sachira a year penny for war a year Mrashebejum. Intimate me aka say ene Honorable Alexander Afenyo Markin and a year majority leader and nearby a national council the Nensa Ashase or MP Emma Futu. A year Honorable Patricia APJ and a year deputy majority leader. Yama mean so and a year MP a year Asokwa constituency. Onumonyam for Frank and not Dompre na or ye chief whip. And now make us say ya Okoswa Ekrani Dibrimu say a year chief whip. Honorable Habib Idrisu, a year first deputy chief whip. Honorable Alex Tete Junubua, Ononso a year second deputy whip.
We any national council in Shemua na 8 yakra e free bra ye de ani e di MP famanyuko no dwumadi achi. Abraham no ka say empanifo ni nyina edwani
Mrashebejani owo efutu a ono na sese womo ayi no amana be dom kese no peni odi wonenim Afenyo Markin e de atudwa se obebo ne ho moden pa se NPP amanyoko no ne NDC amanyoko na womo Mrashebejum no bibia beko toti ewo wo mo entem osan edi tudwa se dibia yede ama no no eye dibia adwuma ewo hon esopa nanso no bebo ne homoden no aye dwumaden se ne nema beko nkan wo mrahye bedwem.
Honorable Minority Leader, let me assure you that we're going to have a time of bipartisanship. I want to assure you of my commitment. The situation is when you are playing number 5, you are the defender. You are supposed to be abrasive. But now as a striker, I cannot use that strategy. So there will be no more A at all.
Kanedom kesiye no opinion no da wona no oseche mensa bonso enso editudwa se kwa wo kofie eyade a wo tu sa na mo no se ne de asumdue ebeba.
At the caucus meeting this early morning, the caucus by consensus concluded that the Honorable Alexander Kwamena Afenyo-Markin, the Member of Parliament for Efutu, and until now the Deputy Majority Leader, should take the place of yours truly, Osechi Mensah-Bonsu, Member of Parliament for Swame, as the Majority Leader and Leader of the House, with immediate effect that is consequent upon this communication.
Dom kitwa and so editor just say
we cannot help, Mr. Speaker, but respect his decision to take a bow. Without a doubt, Right Honourable Speaker, the venerable former leader of this House will be fondly missed. Mr. Speaker, as he leaves the majority front bench now towards his final bow, my earnest wish is that he will be kind to avail his wealthy experience and knowledge to members of this House from both sides to tap in.
All right, and near course of Parliament, no, and yeah. Well, mention the NPP side because the way if you ask them,
na mechia eshasa mechia with wahwe for no empempa mo programming
but they pan course
kujo mamekwan memfanchia ema His Excellency the Vice President Dr. Bawumia menjide say ebeba 7 December 2024 yankopon edeni nhira begune so ama ne konwa kese wo Ghana o ne so ade hunu ama Ghana tumpon ama yen yera Bawumia one person ya bako semunia no sisia oye nipa ba ko a wode adwempo aba Ghana yeye hodima o Ghana ase afi na English abuchi afi no musua de bia ti Ghana ase o kwa abuchi a o kwa America o kwa Germany o kwa London de bia sa na yeka yesa comparison no or the first person what did be at to the dream or the Ghana has a after English I don't need medical drone delivery system no obi to me be online check zipline would live in UK after no musuya you know Bawumia and a chassis the whole world it shall say osumbo esi esunu yi na yema na kwanya no on for ni so ade hu embra Ghana. He's the best mate ever. The best driver's mate ever in this country. Driver's mate, one more whom more than see spare driver. Say spare driver. What's the driver in chain? Or Tenigia, or track or in case of pa. So spare driver, a man you must say on driving. What's me on driving? So mate of one homebody. I just say, oh man driving now, or Benny. Macas area, no. Could you?
And Kyle said you are doing this in 7 minutes.
In 7 minutes. Could you? And some calls for Parliament, Ayera or Sache Mensah-Bonsu was stepping down. Mendi can say, you was Sache Mensah-Bonsu or a parliamentarian. I will call both houses, I will call NDC side, NPP side, or be or a fine parliamentarian, a illustrious son of Ghana, or be a born home or in the Jumaye. Yes, we call Parliament. IT.niya crossing a fine. Obia expecting. In fact, we saw a mouthful inside our Parliament. We NPP new, we NDC new, what show money. Obia expecting. Now, a person, yen ya share a Nidia NPP, a demand. Yes, I said you may win. I a partner, I said, yes, Ye share the course of parliament. Ye share baby a ye as party. Ye share the die in so. Ne dia society. Party was to me no. Huh? And see the party in body be anim. But what so ya wanted to call. Ono ankasa ye mani die president efre no. Ene no tenase. E kasaye. E die bobo hu sa baby akwedie president Matias ye. Megina nchen mo bi so asanfa. Hwede fe. Ye mani die, ye mani respect pa. Ye bu no. We hold him there. And to Obian wanted to call. I remember example. Why wouldn't you see parliament? I did have a reason.
No, but you see. Oshe near course. I mean, first deputy speaker of parliament is a very, very important part of your side.
I agree.
On about Becca say, senior address no meaning say no matter I say no person we yen such a so what they know as when now all the issues they see here, the leak to the media say, yeah, Bayan Secretary, Wakasa, or say Minja was here, Bisa no crowd. The first time I joined for Bisa and say, Nayatise, but science or say, Omun Koswonye. How can you add all of this now? Say, oh, yeah, one on one casa, a kind of
okay. Eddie kind as a milk here. Okay. And I quite say be a party in Penny 4. And in Penny 4, I can't say me so. If I say success any power because of ABC. Or a penny or party. Such a mental or a penny pa. Yeah, I'm do a penny pa. I possible say and commodine only fresh and so. They are costing. Johnson, I won't cancel. I'm not confident. What I say, there's no yet mean case and case. Time or tia semno and party and country. There was no way the party ever sorry I can say. Or such a means about Sanchain. I am country on a wise. It's been this and I'm quite squat on my informal. What's your head? I don't know so I didn't have a press conference.
He wasn't alone.
In fact, there are some who believe that and honorable wise and at least one phone call to the party leadership with a certain things.
By your own corner by
but yes, yeah. I saw for a leader. And see, our friend on call for the Obina performer on Nako. What I say, you don't come back with you. It is understandable. But bottom line here is that Didian and that channel, Yama or such a means some respect. That's what I said. The party has the power to do that. But when you anyhow be a federal also in open parliament, never. Because they hand you over nicely. Yeah, will be to
and your optics.
See, yeah, will be to that's how you say
beyond your optics and some more.
There be yeah, will be to corner. Yeah, two things. Either what come at also mean call. A person will be able to call. Because the party has a part to do it. What kind of part in the Constitution? Article 14.2. And here's who I say I can't tell you what. I'll say Article 14.2, NPP Constitution. Also, the election of the leader, the deputy leader, the chief whip, and deputy chief whip of the parliamentary group shall be done by the National Council. Shall be done by the National Council of the party. And see, the party has the power to do that. But our power, almost anyhow. They gave him that respect, called him, Oman Piniankasa Effenet Nasi. Discuss here, or some Matias. Parts in our planning may be a co, Totias. It will be a tico. You didn't see when who say be a wolf who be any. It will be any. And see, I up to some. Be beer co fine. Look, we're training on a board frame market. Only say, Obujan and Nemuipa. Okay. And see, and yet, I will be a tico.
So then now can say me resign na mama asomdwe about party no. Okay. Then e be kana manakasa.
Okay. Inti a normal say ya frɛ opani me so say ne senti e pese ogina nchen. Where they are ko for loyal to him. What I say? Ko for over twenium. What say you wise say okay. So I miss him very much. Say okay, many njo. And ko for loyal to him. I will be first. You put a quid you ninja. That's what I'm walking yano, a ninja. In Tibam you have one or two sentiments. In order for this not to make any issue, no. What's your say? May be added in. It's a problem. Would the way to their course and a course war a hand do something? How na educe at one day as if you're Omanidi. Omanobu. Because they believe that our party has the power to decide who leads in parliament. What had I say? Is that how you treat somebody? How do you compare that to the course of Parliament and Who some years ceremony hand over Parliament?
But so him say Adiwe Sha say Bobobano. Not the then majority leader say Chairman Sabonsu. Not only Ghana. No what you can. Where sir?
Well, I'm not aware of that.
Well, when the issues Nankasa Sha say Boba said there will be a change, not only Ghana. So if you talk about consultation, at which point in time and I'm consulting, and this is mostly on one was you are resigning. I introduced to the end that the party make changes, but this one you are saying that
party starting.
No, on one side.
More
I must say, but again, my question is, at which point in time did the consultation start? Because time you tell you no right means about so in Ghana it was out.
Kojo. And then remo above for any media juma. When he has a physical presence, so what's your say? Answer discussion. Anamboa. Among 40 abuchi air discussions. Anamboa. Or your video conferences. The president took on you, Mr. took on you, so to me meetings with the team. That team can be in a boardroom or may meeting. I'm in the boardroom pona, will be actually in fear out of computer a meeting. Ever discuss after meeting. And we hear physical presence and the answer why discussion be a phone call away possible. And I'm sure that happened.
Oh.
What when it diminished near Bibia chair was it was Bibia Koi. A buffubia in him. How they go to Parliament and never. I say, what would they know to their course under a Hauna? So the Hauna serve party. Now, my word is to say. So uncle. And then you can't the entire Hauna in the Parliament. The real reason we say it here today.
Okay, so you, say, constitution say the leadership, the deputies, whatever, are decided by the National Council.
Yes.
Omo decide did they just get up and communicate to the person and answer them?
No, they exactly. So they have the power to do that. Okay. But then they will discuss with the parliamentary group.
Okay.
Until once now, near Parliament, they let me NPP team more National Council buyer. Okay, and see if I win as leaders. No.
Okay, good.
From Makasa.
Okay, good. So you've laid a good foundation.
Exactly.
So then why don't you agree with the conform which say, Papa, no, I see a warning because one Kasa will say the National Council will probably inform the leadership of the side. Joseph Osei is an important leader in the House. At the Mamo side. Again, Atachia is a senior legislator on your side.
Yes.
All these people about Abekasa to express their disapproval of what was happening. At what point in time, so we'll say National Council and they determine in consultation with the side, yes. At what point in time did they consult Sanko for years, Sanko for me, and very important people? Eba out because we don't support what is happening.
Oh, and I must say, where they are before I didn't know Eba Shasino, and the Nipa Mimaka Wasam. What I say? Nipa Munumians Maka Wasam. Omaka Wasim. I think out so. The Ebony and could be for a phone first. Oh, send Mati, then a coso. But about for the home press conference. And a phone call away would have settled everything. The young man Rankasa Nipa, a Jumana so they are twin, the young show Rankasa, ne Hukaka. Young Shannon and Fankasam. What I say? Na Nipa, or take we must do, my jar to me. Sabi, and yet Nipo Nechino, even in Assam, but Nipo or Tesson also corner, any here. As in Bieniho. And I'm say, fatal to the course one NDC. And as time goes on, I'll tell you why NDC only how they do to feel home.
Oh, we are now candy assembly.
No, say, making what's your 100 days ago? You are saying, say, I wanted to go. Why? But maybe I just say, I wanted to go.
Okay. No, I'm not saying, I'm only saying that you can't now call about it.
Make sure the NPP idea.
Okay.
And the NDC your idea. Yeah, consultation. Yeah, board consultation. Yeah, so you patri if you okay. Yes, sir.
All right, you, Matty. Thank you. Member of your hair now on the same movie. Peter. So near course, if you listen to them clearly, they are saying that once Papa no back Parliament next year, it's important. Say was Papa Nankasan voluntarily said merciful. Then I bonny about it. Say on Rebecca say merciful.
Many am that's far quaya so. na yenchia Ghana for wajebre na wo hwe wo fidi kɛsie babia ekodru bia edru Saturday anopase ya uko edwa hoduo mu a adwadifo a oma ahye omu dwa a omu wo shop nyina TV no mo de adro Adom TV no mo hwe Adom ye do mase uko region nyankasa me region hafofo mo hwe Adom pa ye no mase na yenimi se yese achia emuye echen abebuo nyina na da na ntra yiwa kufu adone yiwa Bawumia di bedi oman ne so no eye Ghana fo anim asem a enye nne na ebi mu be ye omho adanko dadade na ye be kire se ye hanbo fofo Ghana fo nim omo dada enti Ghana fo de omo twan ne se December 7 beso na menchia yiwa John Dramani Mahama Ghana fo nyina afre no the nation builder, the visionary leader. Papa na sebio Ghana da na koma so a ono no de biara no Ghana nkan ko Ghana da chi nhihye a ebeboa na ya transform economy no nhihye ebeboa ma ya change yen governance system na transformation ya omani hia na ye de biara de ye hototo amama hodo no sa visionary leader no ewura mama endra ewo pedua say on see ye policy dialogue on the 24-hour economy papa ne ka asam na me hu adwire me woni mi say menua me ne wo ka say currently unemployment rate is 14.7%. Ewura mama kasa no say Ghana for some 24-hour economy policy proposal no butayeti tru kase pa ne say yenuanom ye manom ye wofasenom ye nananom a edwuma sema ye diamo mo pa wo krom ha enei Ghana Statistical Service kire say unemployment rate no sura na ekono wo mo ho adwene nti na me de sa policy we a ye fa ne 24-hour economy policy ne edeba se de be ya Ghana mabunu be nya dwuma na sabio efiefie mu busuafo enamfofo at least yesu ho betoye menua ene woni say Ghana fo adwuma mabunu men no ma ye bambunu leader e University of Ghana pen enti no minim say de mabunu pe ukwa bontena ne emu a mo ye graduate din koma adwuma ba ko edo mo kon e custom service custom enti Ewura mama say obeye custom service no 24 hours ye be run a 3 shift edi na ya me ne gaze say custom ye fa adwuma fo be 5000 and ye wo sisi a Ewura mama say oh ye be run a 3 shift enti e betimi afa be 15000 enti Ghana ni babunu a wo wie suku a wo kondo say o pe custom adwuma ye no wanya ni da so bi wo no woni bibi Ghana Revenue Authority, one of the biggest government institution in the country. Money port for na ye adwuma, te say custom ba port for no, omo era ni 24. Ba omo adwuma ni ndimu because custom any GRE MO5 no mapon. Ewura mama say ye be run omo so 24 hours, omo so be run 3 shift. Say de be ya de bia port for mo ne ma ka port for frustrations ni ade adnako. Ko form sa no. GRE send na yo mu fa adwuma for be say 20000 ya omo adwuma no omo betram 3 enti be 60000 okay emabunu a ewo every constituency enei e benya hotoso say oh aban be fa adwuma for custom service aban be fa adwuma for GRE a passport office ye mabunu so ya ebe wie national service this year ya ye be dwene kwa be ye benya hotoso enti asem we na Ewura John mama e ka ye nra abra no all reference unemployment rate enti ye mo the visionary leader baso ye mo the nation builder baso e mabunu atedende papa ye da wase menia parliamentary caucus leadership no ensesanya ebamu no me say enche ye NDC SSA the leadership the minority caucus e what parliament yes same enkomo a eba ho nyina ye di ana ye di atwam so dia se enkomo bia de fa sa ye change na ye ni nyina no over ye nyina ye tena radio su TV su di ho abobo ne koy imprenya me no kazai NPP for na ye den akoye omonsesaye eni edi hu nkomo enti yese bofo ne de ne nam ye den ewa paso e de san komo yi eni yedi ni ni eni ye kase e ba ne sen ena yewura Chimensa Bonsu or ye leader of the majority caucus in parliament in praying will resign. The fact must be stated. Say under the Fourth Republic, this is the first time a leader of a caucus in parliament will resign. Let's take note. Eben Sida. Yeto suminu. Aso. Se papa no. Abotoyam eno de resign ye. Anase nhyehyeye kwan so eno de resign ye no. Eye Ghana for ye ni masema. Enkoma ebubo ba nyina ye didi ni nyina da. Ekire se eya memmeremfe so ena ye wura Chimensa Bonsu why then or they resign. There's no two ways about that. Ghana ni bia wo tie nkomo no se de esi ko parliament no. Na wo sa tie de papa na no masema wo kan ye se me ye se de be ya asumdue be be den e be ba party no. Enora mitie deputy speaker of parliament the wise o say o mane papa ni di nkomo no o say on pese e be nam ono no so Chimensa ana nchiwahye wa ba party ni mo and to no resign because such caucus members no omunyina na ya omadwene mu na obi antiase hey e ba ne se na fofia nto ata da sorry ya de etete won frama mu ni omosi edi nkan omobo pini yewura Chimensa Bonsu se papa de ya tinie na onim hu bia o se ebo minim ho maache tie ni yo so ensam no ofa dot na afi wati ase se eye no kore yewura Chimensa Bonsu was forced to resign reluctantly and or the den high resignation no enti no ma obi medada ye metum futuro metra han kire se oh and ye different from NDC for oh dada you are tickling yourself and you are laughing enti wasem ewom there are chunk of the majority caucus members here still those are papa na resign are changing the leadership they are not happy etu dia una ama me awu na so wada say nyunu ba ji obi abeko de vie etu na si o there be ya consultation the deputy speaker of parliament, he's a stand member of parliament, respected one of course, and he has been talking since that day we buy it. Ninkasa yemu oni nyina no kire se menasepo ewo ho oba yewura jo wase kasa yemu nyina da eno na mitie yewura tachia ninkasa yemu nyina kire se menasepo ewo ho wo mo ne nye de ekoso no so but ya kekere e de ahye won ena yafa so ama yewura Chimensa Bonsu ayden a resigning enti no you can go ahead and take care yourself no na wankasa sere se bibia ni wo de tiene say there are a lot of things that are going to happen before say December 7 ebeson enti no sabre ni bibia ye wo no de yenya na tiem so ne say de ekoso nyina no ne kofa bai e kire say yewura Chimensa Bonsu yewura kufuwa do ne biewura Bawumia se adwuma so bi wo parliament ya omo share se wonya wantumi anya amomo
ne wa hia
sa LGBT insemi
nobody having said that
oh me am see atisema yenya ye no me o me nka na asefa
no
me
throw away
oh me say
this is a very sensitive
one go pass it say ya want to na e on so want to ase on so want to dey make na
hold on
oh me etu ma me hold on on say me na maka say mo to so ma say
no don't worry
a fine tune statement
on this
no I'm making it clear for you so said you be me say just hold on there no and I'm let me
moderate it please hold on don't repeat it hold on me say that issue is a very sensitive issue
yes
I won't let it be on autism unless it's a fact so move on thank you don't go there
when you said yeah media da me come asem no wona ama me awu na se wada se ni nyunu bejo enkomo no said ye bobo ba Ghana for tie ase no But the fact must be stated, say, baby, I do know, away in democratic dispensation, a drew a brea, sa compulsion, sa yaman, ye free honor.
Okay.
When you say a new standing orders now about parliament, the order 6, and me, I ascribe to that. How I am first, now you need the leadership in parliament, a new standing orders are made panel, begins and can follow up and kebebwa because they are wings and structures of the party. As our structures ni nyina party nhyehyɛ yɛma saa structures no kwan ama ɔmo yɛ den ɔmo yi ɔmo candy for. It is a brush. Now the new order about parliament say both NDC, NPP, any all other political parties are moving our representation in our parliament. Leadership. This is the new order. In one way or the other, a certain neutral ground because it gives powers to the caucus in parliament. However, no matter what you do, there will be a consultation with the party.
But again, because say last week or this week, last week,
yes,
what is a speaker
and not
deputy?
Yes,
speaker the interpretation of that standing order.
Your friend saying you are the wise number niajepa now all chere. The rationale behind saying kayede sa order yiniba and the angular speaker and so then at the a free bar enti eyen komo a me gini say e wo sam penifom yetna se yedi ni ye ne hye sanse say ne nto ho na serve as a guidance and as a deterrent among all political parties because me no baby baako a ehia ye wo mamu pa no e parliament o because e hono na ye mamra ye nhye ye nyina no efa. And was see it to me yet na parliament no much a bit independent na oversight responsibility now or more back to a bias one you bet me as of mine. Okay. As part of deepening our democratic credentials no idea baby I do no it should be a concern to young boy to aba MP for. So what you say na young chira say young political parties no young political parties and candy for ni nyina no omontia say ni young cut that common ground of electing leaders in parliament. Na efa asumdwe mra na said ye be ya moving forward no. Yen timi nya because yen no ochesem mensa bonsu. Is one of say mensa bonsu. Is one of the astute members of parliament. Is one of the institutional institutional members. Is one of them. And is such a leader no na at a point I always obeka say your friend is saying or resign because of pesasum dreamer a cost worry. It do ye NPP ni we Ghana ni our condo ye democracy ni NDP ma. These are things I was say you buse beside home. But me no omu fiasem. Enti omo no cheso o my consultations with diaba bibiaba. Akwesi mensa. De meka kire omo no say wo na ama me yawu na wo se wada. Enyu no bejo. Okay. A lot will happen in parliament.
Yo, Mate. Mate. In some way, Joyce can be and quite instructive. Until yen share near Bamako, many MPP ho. Now, what to me, they are bantu their show way, yeba.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, we invited you here this morning because of some publications that have gone haywire in respect of the leadership of the majority caucus. We are here to inform you, and through you to the world, that the publications that are going around is not true, it's false, that the caucus, the majority caucus, has not made any changes in its leadership. The majority caucus has not contemplated making any changes to its leadership, and that we tell the whole world, Ghana, to ignore any such publications. And I want to assure you that we have confidence in the leadership as they are, and the status quo shall remain. We are aware that upon the nomination of one of the deputy whips as a minister, a replacement will be made. That replacement will be made by the caucus when we have had the opportunity and the time to consider the appropriate replacement. This is all the information we want to share with you and to, through you, tell the world that the leadership of the majority caucus has not changed. We have not contemplated any change, and we do have no intention to effect any changes in the leadership of the majority caucus. Which constitution?
The NPP's constitution.
That regulates NPP. The Parliament of Ghana has adopted standing orders which places the selection and change or otherwise of leadership in the hands of the caucus and not anybody outside Parliament.
Why do we not see the current leadership of the majority doing the press conference as it is now, but it's you?
They are busy in the chamber, and it's about them. It is about them. The rest of us must stand up for them. They have led us effectively and efficiently, and the rest of us must stand up for them. And indeed, it doesn't need the leaders to say that we have not taken a decision. It is we, the members, the caucus. We have not taken any such decision. We are not contemplating any such decision.
Mr. Speaker, is there an external attempt to remove or say Chairman Sabonsu as Speaker of your, the leader of your caucus?
I'm not aware of any such thing. Nobody has discussed that with the caucus. And since nobody has the power to do that outside the caucus, there may be rumors and intricacies, but the caucus in Parliament is not aware of any attempt to remove anybody.
So that's Joseph Osei-Owusu, the first Deputy Speaker of Parliament. Well, member back to studio and now I'm interested in your community. I'm sure say Uti Joseph Osei-Owusu. Now what he said really tells I say things were not really the way they had to be.
I'm surprised you're going back. Oh, Sanko Adiwe.
No, I'm not. But the thing is that also to me, issues in the year. But what you're saying compared to what the man is saying, different.
Different thing.
Or no, say caucus, no. And again, he's even saying it's a constitutional kind, no. Also constitutional kind of regulated the party, not
the party. Interfere. One parliament, one members.
Yeah,
party na members.
That's a point.
It won't mean fencing change a part of your money. We say a think a parliament amount for almost yard and one party and a party to Wahana. That is her.
Okay.
What I said, me sure say of course. What's as a show sana? Me say there ni part two bedi we bobo bi ansana. Obi afro bi akasa ma chobi. What say no so then a koso. It's a reaction. What I say? But America, it's one very different. The party has a role to play about Nipa Befano, ebe leader of parliament. The party has a role to play. It's what they see. They have a role to play. Won't me party and 20. Now, Oko compete here. Now, Oko as what me got me one. Oko as NPP. Now, Oko parliamentary, they say NPP and Chamber Parliament. No, I'm going to say.
So, we are the interest that Owono is for the interest of Owono is to the constituents made up of both the NDC, the MPP, CPP, PPP, whatever.
Enuntina ye MPP ye consultations. And so ye MPP already a course be a course from account was maybe. Fair as some NDC only moral right even discuss some. One moral rights. Fair you was such a man supposed to resign anyway. Or ye the head and the chairman of a manifesto committee for 2024. And you post it what? And I'm what? You what how do to call at say I'm maybe. What it?
Some from the
and that tells you say Yepa John the Money Mahama somewhere May last year, almost 1 year ni. On to me for you Pobia Manchester Ghana was say Hanameko. What I say? You know about me from November. About 3 months ago. Watch how as a driver's meet, I'm in a hurry, I'm ready to drive a car. I want to how I say in 24 economy to chassis. Money any moral right. Yeah, because I'm sure. May but the reason why we how they do to free parliament.
Okay. So I also give the reason why
the chairman how now? Kedimina. Oko parliamentary how the demeanor. And the NDC in their own parliament caucus not confusion there. For there are many Amuninji, the course of Amuya, this figure. Amuninji, and as I say, COVID here, Omayimu between 2017 and 2020. Bibia Chese Omayini a enemy. GDP na ekoso yes dia economy kan ho no emiskasem koso na ekoso inflation fa fi dwoma mahama time 17% ya de baya bedu 9.45 bibia ekoso what you say and empofima covid e de ho bagi mu covid so eba wambo guys wambo kokoso meba from nowhere covid by every fundamental in every part of this world was affected. America COVID fundamentals affect you. Inflation in 40 years in see that. UK, Germany, France in 40 years of inflation and cost to COVID by. The fundamentals everywhere now affected. Because I'm more one class member. Okay. It's COVID by a be affect your mind. Here, could you make my one statistic? Okay, 2020. Ghana tax revenue 47 billion Ghana cedis. So we divided 47 billion Ghana cedis by 365 days now. About 130 million a day. COVID by I buy Emma lockdown. I will be at Nefie for how many days? Over 3 weeks, almost a month, right? So we multiply 130 by 21 days, 22 days. It's Nefie. About 3 billion Ghana cedis. Remember, any sika, I buy elusi.
Okay, so
that's how we age your free senior school. By 2 years.
Martin. Now,
enti time no so ya COVID etwema aban ho akere no because aban speniska free water free electricity aban speniska aban hwenkofo so aban speniska no eusa I say here ska to plug holes no? And that's why we COVID levy in echo parliament.
How is it related to the issue?
I'm just I'm
there
right now. It's a COVID levy no, and not buy no. What is it? COVID levy a passing in no time. Because any for now who say COVID affecting. I say near what parliament na dey we about to na so yi. And yes I put your pay and sanka. And as I could buy scale ember as aban wanted. Into aban people see e-levy. Okay, so people see e-levy no, it was 1.5%. And how na say 1%. So na call back and forth sir. And this for leadership afraid how na say. How na it means say COVID asel ama eskasam ayebasa. Na enya wo na obegbo amana yi. As a woman here, it means that about power. One and say, yes. It took one and say.
So don't stop me when I'm making my point.
Say one and say. One and say.
Don't stop me when I'm making my point.
And you say, that was the reason why Haruna was removed from parliament.
What's the source?
Source by it was source.
What is the source?
What the source? Into main case, we have to say,
yeah, go on.
Maybe I'm on the control.
The reason why
don't stop me when I'm making my point. That is a big lie. You have allowed him to make him a point. Don't stop me.
Let me explain to you. Hold on, please.
What is?
You cannot deal with a sensitive issue.
What is the sensitive issue?
Hold on.
He's lying against the party and the leader of parliament. That one is not sensitive.
Look, a sensitive issue like LGBTQI+.
Yes.
And I will cancel. I'm saying that as for that issue, too trickery.
Why trickery?
Hold on.
Yes, want to me leading me and stop this idea.
Unless you give me a source. As for
it is not just about the e-levy.
Can you choose for me about how you can have your say?
Okay, no problem.
But if you go on a tangent of LGBT,
so why you allow him to lie?
If you go on a tangent of LGBT,
you can part of the topic. No problem. The fact is that
as for economy, there you can play with the economy. But LGBT,
so you should play with the fact.
The facts are clear.
Anyway, go ahead.
NDC, yes, I see a panka. And they see a parliament between such men's abuse. I'm a PA, my hand over beautiful the man after market. And come by a nice team hand over, saying Sasanaba.
But if you look at
yes,
you know, remember if you look at the the issue of parliament, and then you look at the fact that Mo put a team together where Chairman Zabonsu plays a critical role. Now, see, more alright, John and Jacob Kufuor and all members of the National Council of Elders, Freddie Blay, Elizabeth Ohene, Reverend Joyce Aye, Akosia Fremont Separate, Campaign Advisory Committee, Campaign Operations, Justin Kodia Frimpong, Henry Nana Boache, Campaign Chairman and Strategist, your Dan Botche, Fred Oware, Nana Komia Ewoho, Campaign Management, Fred Opare Ansa, Dr. Antoinette Tibuda Kon, Osei Bonsu Amwa, Ibrahim Anyas, and all of that. Now, the echoes of parliament in our share with team. Are you sure, say, Mobe to me deliver the target of breaking the 8 with this team and what's happening in parliament? Or the sort of, you know, a bit more feeling aggrieved of this change?
Sir, yes, Minister Wabomodia, a year if my make but main last one say. The course and the course of parliament. And the course of parliament, you bought just to
address this issue for me. So do you think, please, are you listening to me? And my bizarre question, just go there.
Let me go there and brass and way so. Could you fair a year or say chairman Sabonsu or not stepping down from parliament? Or yeah, the chairman of the manifesto committee. And you may be share as you be say or a member make a care. Then we may have something to say. Maka said, it's rare the respect Ayira Bawumia, the president himself, and Nana Father, a woman, you was a such a and he, as him be in his committee with him. It may because prepare. You're about me at say, I'm ready to work. Now, who could cut in year at he's very ready to work. What you're listening by a list of unity for the party as well. What I say, what you're for listening, there's a lot of unity in what's happening. And see, it's a clear sense that we are willing to work for Ghanaians. I'm already working for Ghanaians. Fair inflation summer air cut down to see. I was saying that before inflation air cut down. Air back down. Let's say the party is working for Ghanaians in the interest of Ghanaians. What interest of Ghanaians?
Hold for me. Hold for me. So Ghana no me craba. Me try me home say today is a Saturday weekend. I'll see home more nyaska cra for the weekend through Mula. And the uncle Nkoti momu winning and mediska cra through the game park for Mula. You know, the uncle ko join your money and share winners. Yeah, by here. Memo Aquabio 8 after 9 a.m. Well, so me the next 3 minutes.
How are
your parliament in the campaign team how they could gel together? Because remember that the man is now the chairman of the manifesto committee.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
And how with all the sentiment,
sentiment depends on parliament. You're going to put for or you hold my fine. What you listen about output almost your subcommittees, you know. Yeah. The subcommittees was a chairman, co-chairman, a be or deputy Bawumia, MP's room, and they have a minister as advisor. One, offer the whole, the whole structure of the committees now. What means a carbon committee, first of all. Two, it's just a Bawumia or per broad consultations. If the fact say if a committee be a minister or advisor, your chairman on move and your minister advisor, because I possible say, Bubit me here a bobo near my home in this sector, I say, but the minister can advise him. Me and I'm a men that may implement it, meaning the way we are be facing into Moya Monjo Hamen Sabim. Fantastic move. In the same subcommittees, you can find a deputy minister as a member. Because why? It is possible for Deputy Minister Ankasa to have a different idea about how to do things. Because and there, one minister, even if you are a man, you bring a different minister, or no idea. It's a here to advise the committee. A solid move. Bawumia actually say, why are you ready to obey Mama Ghana? What I say? Everybody when him dear or here, Babua, Magana Quimia, even Bawumia, and your mother about board to work with. I think say as a bonus man. In a very short time, within just 3 months, I have found as flag bearer. He's ready to work. Now, and so when I make I am yes, what you want to say, Ira Mahama, almost a year. In fact, before I found as flag bearer, it was known, there was no contest, say, on the Ira Mahama, why a assembly member? Why a member of parliament? Why a deputy minister? Why a minister? Why a vice president and why a president? Pose what a bamu gonna be a would be that. And say ka uncle Franka, why a ready a mobile juma and come hang by now 4 years ago, Bibiada. And so then I also here Mahama so with you now and a part of a phone and one president here. I do. Now, and then again, I say,
no, you
can't.
And
then again, I say,
you can't.
Did you do something? I say, our friend, they're going to force Muninjo. I almost say, we're going to force you. I say,
no. You cannot say that. But what is doing? No, because you are not there in the house to know say of a phone friend. And
okay, to the but the year will tell you what's happening because you say, okay, I see we move and okay, and meanwhile, you have been there before as president. Time what's the free senior high school over 2 billion per one fan. And say Banasana and then they also by. It's not say, of course, Nifia, or Sambabi, or Sambabi. Time I would say, what's the Kunyaso? Anka, was Sanko was second term. Was second for second term. Sa time to put Okachagana for say, why you doing from Wouldn't see. Okay. Also, you dead boots. And that was somebody.
So that's okay.
Eddie Kai. Wafidi yes sopa. One mammy quine watna high cantro. Watch re or se quine fast wa didn't ye Haruna Druso. Ayan tro. No crebianim. One far dance ye be amba. Into your kind tro. Ye mema kwasi mensa na meka no me kira wo said yinti a yewura kufuado ne Bawumia empe yewura chise mensa bonso no de ati bi ni se ne nyuma bi a enye ho na meka wo de nyama cheche ne nyuma a oye wo parliament no enso mani
okay
ena na me che se enu bi ni se LGBTQ wa moam ye nye free ho eno ne asama meka ye
ehon na me beto be
kontu sa asem no so Ghana fo bebre nim edu de o na so nye Ghana fo no mo hwem no mo nim sa asem ye to sum you no edua ba bia ye duru no ho there is the saying a decorated monkey is still a monkey ye ura Bawumia ho the bia befa bia Ghana fo ni say on kanokore ena am 2024 abana ye komu no ye pe obi a ye no kwafo obi a ebeji na di me no kase Cape Coast for still a mo twen ye ura Bawumia the hub on the airport now say we are building yes ye will be a friend twam kabia mprempren kabia na daache kabia ye ura Bawumia say yes hub on the airport ana ye wura kufa de se ebo Cape Coast wo minim ho maache enti entro kese na Bawumia twa ye no Cape Coast for da so twa no oko katra gbogboroshifo ne ayifo se mi see toilet and bathrooms e de amamo ennei agogboroshifo da so twa mo toilet and bathroom enti ye wura Bawumia de obi enu se won ka no kore wonya no kwafo ugini di enye ye ba bia obefa bia enti sa de na abeda no so ene wo se wo ye beti will be a responsibility. You cannot believe and rely on the person. Ya friend economic measure nyina wukruma. Wo wife afra say we economic whiskey. Afedi we dwane economy ye ka one my economy na protect ya pansam. Ghana for ho tire omo e ka na mini o man Ghana wa bobesia ma ebi nsi da. Over. Sa de ni nyina no eye Ghana for ni masam a. And they know who the person is. It will not be delay. Now the responsibility. Juma adiasha ne say odwane frisa economy na or born hosa for hene. And ma even professors be mo hwa so de to abama no. And they will odwane say economy na. You cannot trust that person.
Okay.
You cannot rely on that person. And you know, irrespective of enkonfo mo ba power no mo. Say you that monkey is still a monkey.
Do is a team.
I new Cromania say Professor Jambavo. Honorable free Yakoto. Honorable Alan Chiremante, what a solid team. You bo economic management team. You say what a solid team. And a Yamutu team. And only a neck. And decide no Mubu Boni Yanano. I danko that day. They are danger. And very dangerous. It didn't know Babu say Ghana for Mudem ye. Yes, see you Kufuado na you a Bawumia advisor. Dear,
yeah.
The extra one say you were Kufuado among Bonia. You na yetimu sesiano. On a go to Bawumia for.
Okay.
It's me
back. So, John Adekunko.
You
and John the other guys
with your Kawasam Nabiti. We are mechanical.
As members of the National Council of Elders. Yeah. Freddie Blake.
Fantastic.
Elizabeth.
Okay.
Yeah, mommy, Reverend Joyce Aye.
Okay.
And mommy, Akosia Fremose or Parry.
Fantastic. It's Ghana for Muntio. You were a Kufuado. And a Koya advisor to President and in a boy.
One thing for
Ghana phone say.
One thing for the.
A vote for Bawumia is for a vote for Kufuado. It's by extension. Eti ye wu Kufuado omu eyi Bawumia wie no ogina sempies no wo se meye de metumi bia ma ho de nyinada na make sure say Bawumia be woni e wona busam say papa ya wo ko 8 years no ahode no e wojefa ye wu Kufuado popo bibia ate no amamu bone na obedi omamu a na NPP fo bebraye disappointed no opeso protecting ho sikadie basap corruption ahodo ewo ho no oposo protecting wonti wo ko na chi ko shey Bawumia chi enti se wo bon hu musuo Ghana ni a amamu wei enso wani mpo ye NPP ni NPP abamba ye na wunuma sei. And then when you go down there and engage NPP people, businessmen, they will tell you, say, or Mankasa party, Babemu, and Omonuma say. And then you were Kufuado, and so Koya Kufu, Bawumia to Futufu. And your foot to obey na papa driver, no, they come a mate, no. Will be our so ye mate, na the driver and a teardrum. They say, yes, a driver and a mayor mate in the Futufu, and you're quite a Belfast one driver car. And two will someone say, a crown bench when you're Belfast a drivers are Ganaka, so Musu Moya Nasa, Kufu be this Ubima. And the Ghana need be a washer me. So we bon who must you young people need cry. Said you will both for Kufuado or Mamuno. You were Kufuado per se or sa to a Mamuno Suntinodi, Bawumia or going foot to fono. If your vote for Bawumia is a vote for you, Kufuado. Now, my dear man, no, this way very important.
Question back home. Okay, in the run up to the 2008 election.
Fantastic.
The MPP for Kafa was at also.
Oh, say MPP for the kind. So I'm one a kind. If you must somehow, I'm a kind of them. Ah, somehow, I'm a kind of kind. I'm say.
As a stand for Tuma, President Atamosa, and
I say, I'm more Samocratic, where a good passer will come here. It will more some more kind. Susu crew and I was Susu, and yes, Susu. But my question is okay.
Prof. Bayer. Obe or yeah, none of his own. Winning. I make up to say, 2008, the same thing. 2000, the year 2000, when they go for, I'm a bit contest, the same thing. But 2000, young when 2004, Mills and when what you say. It may travel, almost to crew one almost to see, and what your mom, and this time, I am so clear. I Ghana for you know, you will Kufuado and Mamuano, Ayatroka, Ayapete, Ayatantan, I'm a morning the fair, only Bawumia Nebu, and I say, yes, on name go to Bawumiafo, and your foot will burn a gun and near Washer me, who say you will Kufuado de Bemano, and only as some Sebe. Yet to Subio, Minia, he can say, now per se or day. You were Mama 24-hour economy near in that one. I need you, Mamma Casa. Over. Would you want to on some drop phone to Krumna young carbon? Policy at top Ghana for Trimube beer a 24-hour economy. The Anna Ghana for Sepa. And they at an inch ya Eokrum. Mema 24-hour economy, you near Gesso. Ya, a Juma Pankwa. Me ma 24-hour economy yo ya adwuma pankwa na eya na mani age as NDC me tese omo so na munchirem minia
senka wasam anyanke yese fo asam ko eye za na ye ga no fo asam ko wasam a enye no yese fo asam ko but impanifo se obi anu o chiri fo asam pa kodo enti asam pa na ya kire se chirem enti wote se NPP focus se chirem a edi nka wa mo se ade ne nye afedi o ma ba mo nchirem na mani age as NDC ni over ye be chire 24-hour economy ni musa ama akwada wo hye yefunu mu krate ase
okay
ye be chire 24-hour economy musa ama sabio December 7th na ye be do Ghana ni bia okoto abebe bia no na 24-hour economy 24-hour economy ye chire ne se ye visionary leader ye nation builder and what they the vision abeto
about the office looking at all of that today we're looking at all of that office enya there this team can destabilize more
the nature say sa na ma we ni nyina no and the Yoruba mama say building the Ghana we want together it is building the Ghana we want to sa some na papa kan sunsun wo mu enti when mu na na ehrodo hura dansem
okay
yes normal what a fantastic team or mobile yamutu team no the same thing and I make sure say a decorated monkey is still a monkey you Bawumia onya no kwafo Ghana for your gilidi a enye ye what sire say you ntumi fa ye ho to no so ye betime de ye ho ato no so no any you John Dramani Mahama or your nation builder or say building the Ghana we want together.
Thank you very much.
Together. And not Ghana for me so with the 24-hour economy.
We need to move on, but on the issues I hear discussing. Mamen Sheka Krabano, member Netel. We say aka Bawumia Hawatwa. So Dr. Bawumia's policies, campaign and manifesto teams are solid. So let's support him for Victory 2024 and ignore JDM, who has nothing to offer Ghanaians. Amisko Spelele, Ewo Kaswane de Odebaye and Insia Abraham Fosu please send my greetings to Honorable Pius Nkwa, incoming MP in a Contomra constituency, and Honorable Kofi Bente, incoming MP for Weoso constituency. Point of interest, the loss of 12 million to a Japa deal is not coming from the NDC. It's in the Auditor General's report and subsequently appears in PAC hearing. Such closer amount of taxpayers' money has been squandered by Jack Toronto and Dr. Bawumia government for no work done. Those responsible should prepare to answer questions in 2025 when this corrupt administration is out of power. Ghanaians be wise and vote for NDC party led by John Mahama government. From I love you in Seshuri also Aire Krom. All right. Kusiasa Philip said, okay, no S and from Bisiase. I say about the NDC was crippled by Dr. Clean Hands Bawumia 70 points presentation. The NDC is further hypnotized by Dr. Clean Hands Bawumia Manifesto Committee. They should spare Ghanaians with their empty ideas. Okay. Musa Abatwa said, it's important we are clear NPP misconceptions in understanding 24-hour economy. In the face of our current economic challenges, His Excellency John Mahama presents a bold solution to uplift Ghana's economy and its people. It's a deliberate policy that is coming to boost productivity by giving incentives to private sector to employ more people, and government will create environment for demand to take place, thereby creating sustainable jobs. Okay, hashtag Together for Change 2024. All right. Okay. Sapong Prince Piaga is enjoying the show. All right, thank you so much for that. Also, bet me eja or comment or bet yafa na ya kai mobia so et me at also dia watchre. Enti ubet me akoso na wo de no abre befa na ya kai. Na ye beto aso no ma menye we tew na fe yenkoso. We say today is your birthday, Mr. Abdul Aziz Jeziwuni, Deputy Director with the Assessment and Certification Division, CTVET. Wefi we yere ho ene wo ma or say Allah bless you. Okay. Until this is coming to you. Happy birthday to you, Mr. Abdul Aziz Jeziwuni, Deputy Director at Assessment and Certification Division, CT Vet. All right. Yambra, and a member 1 minute. Now, you're not okay.
NDC for a bombardier say, what the economy in some embassy Bawumia account. Could you, but second phone here, just say, Mr. for us to say. Then for you. Somewhere 2023, members of parliament, by what 80 years, he will say 90 years. A question is here, I can't say. One person we year can offer as finance minister if you hold. Maybe so, none of you. Sir, members of parliament, AGD say, you're about Bawumia and they're in charge of the economy. Why didn't a woman first say Bawumia and resign?
Can you imagine this?
Where Uncle Foy at Mom? Omuja name our parliament. What would I didn't say one threat say you're about me and resigning. Omo first say you're can offer and resigning. What they know say and you're about me and the hand economy. And in fact, you're about me the address or UPS or can or say and then Kufuado, I can say what handle digitization. A big word by no come out to digitization. Now you're can or handle the economy fiscal side. No. And Dr. Addison handle monetary side our Bank of Ghana. What you say? Yes. Okay. And this time you said you, sir, parliamentary members here, or Mankasa, or friend said you are Ken and Rosani. One more son called Bodom, Ejna, you about me during the premise. They supported him. Because only him what he can do when he has a driver's seat or question. It's Ghana for my engine to me any smoke and young bongo.
1 minute now.
Bawumia, only chance now, or Bakani, I'm your BS. And it's for Oma prepare and talk in a mucha. They are the festival of lights and talk on a mucha. Share, you are John Damani Mahama on Rankasa Ejina platform. Say politician, me politician, me transfer, me people to be transfer, me transfer. We don't know how to be the movie. The video is there.
This what some of the lies are.
And you like the video is there.
Stop him.
The video is there.
Why they can't?
You know, Mama never said
politicians. Yeah, voter. And to can you chat. Now from say in the car. Okay, platform. I have the video.
Platform.
Oh, make platform, but so can platform.
Platform.
Me say me no understand go for. I'll show it to you.
For video no mama.
But the tobo.
Me person video no. Into was at 1 minute no class until
everybody knows. My old friend about this self-acclaimed liar.
Mr. Meka say, Ubia or running away from responsibility. A dangerous unto
okay.
It was Bawumia na Ubia ye kaso ye economy messiah or economy whiskey. Agana for GND wo economy hono was wo dwane your call digitization. And I make sure say ye economy na pratia pansam sisiano. Ni pana ye nya ne mu didie no dwane ye enti or running away from responsibility. It is here or suffer from what we call responsibility deficit. And this any pan who didn't ye, what mean found one to so. And only number one. Number two, you reckon for yata sema okay. Yes, I day. You know free finance minister. And this for sorry can say President Akufo-Addo, Vice President, any kind of Oriata man I say man, they should all resign. And this is stated it here. We call for the shot for the 3 people. And they are Menoka say. You are Akufo-Addo and I be advisor to you on Bawumia campaign. You are can for yata you know free finance ministry one over letter in you. Letter now you didn't have a new appointment where you promotion. And yes, say you know you promote from finance minister. And as I say, I don't have a senior advisor. A buying sick as someone in nada on a question I say. And to Quasicono in a quantia. And Timonia in Society Banco that day. A memo in no sanko for me and sa. You were Akufo-Addo, Bawumia cano for Yatano, sanko for no moda sweden, a woman. And to be a Cosaya or Massa come one was so. And to me, Tragana forces uncle for you to meet your money. and omodi omunu aketo Bawumia ba say wo medi anim ne yehye na ti yenya ne yodium yes amana ayemfa Ghana nsan kwa amrado saa de ye nyintumu Ghana fo yetimi di ba odi ani onye no kwafo wotimi di yeye wotimi di pewadi akufo ado na December 7th no video na yento abama yewura akufo ado e don say ma production na yenti ya do so mu ni ete ha ya go japa
mu twantro me pa I'll me production
at least you should make me sense of
no problem
okay
you see obi ma speech it also can say you cannot
election time
okay wait
somewhere oh me what's me me voice me me voice me is it my voice on what to transfer on one stop acclaiming my voice my show proof been transfer I'm so you proof my voice I see you transfer me that is the transfer my voice my I try my myself I'm giving you proof say Muhammad say transfer
he's referring to Bawumia we are building a harbor and airport proof also we are building harbor and airport was Bawumia no kra wasa o kan Bawumia nka na Bawumia control he is referring to Bawumia and you listen to that also no kra wasa mo kan we are building harbor and airport where is the harbor and airport Bawumia where is the harbor and airport many am go Japan so Ghana for say
video number
and that is factual
we need proof about
what's Bawumia control
NPP anyway
asama wasa o kan no kra eti u pesa o dada Ghana phone ti no eti na ye wura Bawumia pesa o dada Cape Coast for and was say oh we are building airport and harbor
masa
mama you leader to mama see harbor the airport
mama
you want to try to Bawumia is that what
Nnawotwi so Adom TV and we have this 94.7 video page Adom TV Oja comment on that. Oh yeah, yeah, cutting your share. Mimi okay, yanko. Mo kasa sa conflict. Sorry.